going on, my lovely Libras? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so I'm recording this Monday, December 30th, 2024. Oh my God, one more day left of the year. But guys, whenever you find this is when it's meant for you, okay? So let's see what's going on with you guys. What deck do I want to use? Let's use this one here. Oh, let's use this one. All right. I'm like trying to remember which one I used for my last YouTube reading, so I wasn't using them back to back. All right, so here we go, my loves. Okay, so what is going on? Now, Libras, just so you guys know, for the next like 2 or 3 days, I'm going to have up an option on my website for a yearly reading. They are super, super in-depth, guys. They're over an hour long. It's a month-by-month breakdown of what's going on in your life. All right, so yeah, I'm going to cut that off in like 2 or 3 days. Because again, it's a very extended reading, so I don't want to overcommit and be doing them for months. All right, I want like a solid like 10 or 15 to do, and that's it. Okay. All right, guys. Now keep in mind this could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. And a disclaimer, guys, I will never ever contact you for a personal reading. If someone does, that is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get back. I was going to say do not get back. Maybe there's something you can't go back to. Do not get got, okay? All right, guys. So starting with your past, the first card we have coming out is the Queen of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess reversed. And let's get one more. And then we'll break this down. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. Four of Pentacles. So for some of you, there could have been a significant Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn around you in the past. Okay. But I'm getting the sense of there's something that you guys were going through that you still remained very, very powerful. But I think because of the number that something did on you, you might have had moments where you forgot just how powerful you were. Okay. So there's something that like I feel like it was inevitable for you to move away from it and to protect yourself from it. And you have a much better and more passionate future moving forward. But yeah, there's something you guys had to deal with. And guys, bear with me through this reading. I don't know if I like slept on my neck wrong, but it has hurt so much. Like it hurts me to like bend my neck now. So hopefully it goes away and it's not a permanent thing. Okay. All right. So why is this Queen of Pentacles here for your past? We have the Four of Wands reversed. And we have the Emperor reversed. It's like you were, and guys, keep in mind this could be vice versa. I say this for every single sign. We have good apples and we have bad apples on every sign, okay? But it's like there's someone here that was very trustworthy, very stable, very on point. But then there's someone who had like a very like messed up or like fucked up motive. And I think it came to light about something reckless that was done. Okay. Why is this High Priestess reversed? Let's see how this progresses. For some of you, keep in mind that this could have been the fact that somebody came off very, very stable. All right. Only for you to see their true colors and to see what you were really dealing with. Why is this High Priestess reversed? We have the King of Pentacles reversed. Six of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like there is an ulterior motive when it came to something. I feel like someone came off as very invested in a situation. Okay. But there was something that they were trying to get out of it. There was always an imbalance. I feel like for a lot of you, you did more than what was done for you. Okay. Something was a show. With the Queen of Swords, which is your energy upright, that's what's telling me that for a majority of you, you did what it took to show up correctly. All right. So I feel like because of what went down, it really, really pissed you off because it's like, yo, I wasn't even trying to do all that. I wasn't trying to be in nothing messy. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So why is this here? Why is this Nine of Pentacles reversed for your past? Knight of Swords reversed. We have the Devil reversed, the Page of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like whatever this is, it's like there's something chaotic there, or there was something that was just like a bit reckless, or someone who was acting reckless, or they might have gotten you in that position because I feel like something was really testing you, and I feel like you were trying to figure out a way to maneuver with this conflict, and Spirit's just like, why maneuver around it when you can just get rid of it and then just go straight through and not have to deal with that. So like you tried to figure out a way, like, you know, how can I live life with this being the way that it is? How can I, you know, do the things I need to do right now with this stress on me, or with this, you know, thing I'm worried about? Some of you could have been dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But I feel like you were dealing with some sort of energy that couldn't be trusted. It doesn't always have to be another person, guys. This could be an environment, all right? This could be an addiction, all right? But there's something here that you really tried your best, but it's like trying to stay in a relationship and like the person consistently keeps cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the energy it gives. Like you were really, really trying just to, like, you know, get, you know, a punch to the gut. And I feel like true happiness came in, or comes in, with you walking away. All right. There's something, guys, that it's completely out of your life. With the Fool card reversed, there's something you're doing that you've never done before. The Fool card, you know, that's unmarked territory. That's, you know, when you're so excited for something that you can't even think about what's going to go wrong. Like, imagine you're taking a vacation to somewhere you've been wanting to go your whole life. All right. Your first thought for a majority of us is not going to be like, oh, I wonder what happens if I get to the hotel room and the AC's broken. Who the fuck thinks about that? Unless, like, they literally have a medical condition that they have to stay a certain, like, nobody thinks about that. You just assume it's going to be great. It's going to work, you know? So, you know, you're going towards something that is just, it's so exciting that we're not worried about the AC working or not. We're not worried about what could go wrong. We're excited. But there's something that you can't take it anymore. Or something has lost its power over you, or its hold over you, because you could still feel type of way about certain things that happen, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to react. So I feel like you took that part away. Like, I'm not going to react to this the way I might have in the past. And just as I said that, the Queen of Swords came out, which is confirmation. So the Queen of Swords, that's mind over matter, you know, that's head over heart energy. That's, you know, I was crying last night, but no one's going to know that, because I'm going to walk in today, going to get shit done, going to fuck it up, and shit's going to be great, you know? The Queen of Swords, regardless of how he or she feels, they show up. But yeah, there's something that, it was just like, it was some sort of matrix you were stuck in. And now things changed drastically once this is out, like it's lifted some sort of veil off of you. Let's get 2 more cards for the present moment. We have the Six of Swords, and we have the Hanged Man reversed. And it's funny because before, well, not that it's funny, but I had just said, like even if you feel a type of way, you're not gonna show it. All right, or you're gonna like compose yourself as best as you could. But for a lot of you, this wasn't an easy thing to deal with. This wasn't just as easy as, turning off a light. This wasn't just a switch. This is something where it felt or feels odd to not be around something or someone. It feels odd to not be in a certain cycle anymore. All right, it was really tough for you to break ties with this, but you realized if I keep going in this direction, I'll never become who I was meant to be. All right, the Hierophant upright, guys, this is like our life purpose, our destiny. This is like, it's a very intricate card. It means so much, But in this case, with it being reversed, like something was completely holding you back from everything you were supposed to be and everything you were supposed to do. Like, it would have been so detrimental, and you guys were patient through all that. And with the Moon card, you woke up, you saw what was up, and now your spirit's at ease with something that you're not going towards anymore. So let's talk about this Queen of Swords. Why is she here in the present moment? She or he, doesn't matter. Nine of Swords reverse. Yeah, you're not losing sleep over this shit no more. There's something I feel like y'all refuse to lose sleep over it. Or you're going to do what you need to do to not have to like look over your shoulder every second or be worried. All right, because yeah, something made you very unhappy. So you're cutting something out for good. All aces talk about new beginnings, but when it's the Ace of Swords specifically, that's, yeah, you're getting your new beginning, but that sword had to cut some bullshit out. All right, it had to cut something out. And you just saw the truth of how unhappy you were in something or how devastating something was. Okay, so your next card, this is your center card, your central energy, in the whole reading. So I see it as like what everything taps into. So the thing that has taken up, I feel, the most of your energy has been all the things you do in effort to get away from this thing or to stay away from this thing. Why is the Six of Swords here? We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, the hardest thing for you is like standing your ground with this. For some of you, maybe that isn't, but I feel like for a lot of you, you have to get to a certain point where it's like, no, I have to say no, and I have to stick to that no, and I don't care how good something looks or what a person says, like it has to stay as no. Because there's someone or something that you just don't trust anymore. You just don't think it's going to work anymore. Five of Cups reverse, and the fact that you guys stood your ground and that you're standing your ground with this, you completely recover. All right, from whatever this was. Like you guys 100% completely recover. But I don't think that it felt natural or easy. You could have been very used to something, or you could have been in a mindset where like, damn, I wasn't expecting to let this go or to have to change this thing. All right, so I feel like you really had to go like above and beyond for yourself to do that. And because you're not going towards something anymore, you have abundance pour into your life. There's a chapter that I feel you guys have closed out for good. All right, now we have the Five of Swords and we have the Four of Pentacles. You guys realized that it was, it was a bit tough to get yourself fully out of something, but because you know how tough it is, that's why you're in a place where you won't allow yourself, even if you feel like you want to talk to someone or you want to get back to something, like, even if you have the urge for it, you're not going to do it because it's like, damn, like, it was a long time to heal, And I'm not saying that this is your, like, situation, but it made me think about, a conversation I had with a friend. I had done a reading for a friend, and it was on someone that they were talking to, and my cards have always said it's no good. All right, so always said that. And so the other day, they were just like, hey, do you think I should call this person? And, they've been you know, I don't talk to them 24/7, so maybe they cry a lot behind closed doors, but from what I pick up, and I would consider myself to be tapped in, from what I pick up, they're doing okay. They're fine, you know. So they're like, you know, without pulling cards, can you tell me if I should call them? And I'm like, but aren't you okay? And they're like, yeah, but like, you know, I want to hear what they got to say. You know how many times, guys, I've been out of something fully, and then out of boredom or curiosity, I'll look someone up or I'll hit somebody up, and then like their new girlfriend will pick up, or they'll tell me something that's like very cold and like unloving, and it's like, oh my god, I was fine, and then I went looking for this thing, and now I'm sitting here angry and heartbroken, and I feel stupid, you know. And this is, you know, the energy that I'm getting here, because you guys know what it cost you to leave this already. So it's like, why go back to bring up all these feelings again? Okay. So I feel like, you know, that's where you guys are at, because it's like you had a very close tie to someone or something, only to find out this thing didn't have a close tie with you, or this thing had a weird way of showing love or support, and that was heartbreaking. You know, it's like someone saying, I love you, I'll never do anything to hurt you, and then like they leave the house and like, you know, go on vacation with their ex, and it's like, what? You know. So you guys aren't even letting yourselves get set up for something like that. Okay, so I definitely respect that. You're very adamant about not getting hurt in the same place. We have the moon card, so yeah, you guys woke the fuck up. You know what's going on. You know what's good. We have the judgment card upright. And this is for your future, guys. And we have the hermit card. So, oh, I love this. This is when God separates to elevate, you know, because you woke up and you're like, fuck that, I'm not part of this no more. And for a lot of you, when you do this, you could feel very alone. I'm not going to sugarcoat that at all. All right. But better alone than in bad company. Because there's something that you withdraw from. And I see you guys like, okay, what's next? But you're not asking this question in a shallow way. Like, all right, we just went out to eat some steaks. Who wants ice cream, or should we get crepes? You know what I'm saying? It's not, you know, what's next on that level. It's like an existential what is next. All right. This is like, I feel like you guys are metaphorically in a place that you're like, you're stripped bare. Okay. And it's coming from a very like, it's coming from a very vulnerable and humble place. And you know, you can't just take any next step, because it's like, this is your life. We're talking about, this isn't an ice cream sundae versus a crepe. It's your life. Unless you guys can find a shop that has both. But I'm saying, it's serious. This is real shit. So you guys might isolate a bit, or really go internally within yourself to find out what this next step is going to be. Okay? And guys, the hermit, I heard the story, if you guys are bored, you can watch the, what do they specifically call it? Type in the story of the major arcana. All right, and it explains the Fool card down to the Judgment, World card, all of that. But when it talks about the hermit, you know, the hermit is someone that left alone to travel around like the world to find the truest truth in the world. And that can mean so much. But it's like they were looking for an answer that they didn't necessarily have the question to just yet. So that's how deep this next step is. It's not about, do we go to get candy at the supermarket or the bodega. It's, you know, this is my life. And the next thing I do could be very impactful. So I need to be careful with how I impact. and you had fucked up energies around you that, like, it really had you reconsider everything. Excuse me, guys. All right, so we have the moon card. Let's see what this is about. We have, wait, was this out? All right, sorry. I'm like, which one fell out? The Ten of Wands reversed. So there's something that Spirit allowed you to see, and maybe it hurt to see it, but now that you saw it, there's a problem that's completely out of your life. All right. Even if it hurt to know that the problem existed. But you've came to your senses, all right? You came, I don't want to say you came to your senses. You came to terms with this. All right? You have come to terms with this and you accept it. Even if you don't accept it, you accept it. You accept what the truth is. And you guys, you are overdue. You've really been waiting on a new start. You've really been like, hey, God, what's up? Hey, God, it's me again. Hey, Spirit, you listening? I see what you're doing for others. Still in the waiting room, you know? So you really had something coming because, you know, there's a lot, Libra, that felt so out of your control that you're still processing. There's a lot that was just so out of your control. So there's this sense of like surrendering to the universe now. Okay? And Spirit wants you to know that up until now, you have made the right call. So why is this Judgment card upright? Tell me more about this. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, guys, because a lot of you feel that you've lost so much. And because of the judgment calls you made to walk away, you recover everything. Five of Pentacles reversed literally means anything that you were lacking in, you're no longer lacking in. Okay? You're no longer lacking in it. You felt lonely before, you're not feeling lonely now. And that could be maybe because you have better and newer energies around you, or you just find that comfort within yourself. All right? If you guys were struggling financially before, I see that financial struggle going away. All right? So there's just so much recovery here because you choose to take several steps back, and it's like you look at the world in such a profound way, such a more profound way, because you've always looked at it profoundly, but now something made you look at it deeper. It's kind of like when someone close to us like passes. Like, how can, you know, hopefully there's people here who haven't experienced that. I just experienced my first one last month, like really close, like, oh, this wasn't supposed to happen. But like things like that, it really makes you look at everything and everyone differently. All right? Like it makes you like just cut off things that are like overdue for cutting off, because you realize how real shit is and how important things are. And we're not here forever, you know? So we have to move with intention. And before, there was something that was really derailing you. So this Hermit, let's hear more about this. What is this here for? The Two of Wands reversed. So yeah, you're not interested in the path that was fucked up at all. Like, you have completely removed yourself. Guys, this could be a situation where, like, let's say you were in a room with like 25 people who thought they were the shit, and they're all, you know, on that path, and you're like the only one that looked around, and it's like, guys, like, nobody sees how fucked up this is. Like, nobody. So it could be very lonely, because it's like you could be one of the few people, if not the only person who sees what's wrong and who walks away. Okay? So it's like, I feel like you're ahead of others, or ahead of, you know, the normal speed of processing when it comes to something. So it's like you see what's up, and it might take people a few days, a few weeks, a few months, a few years to be like, oh shit, Libra, you were right. And you're like, I know, the fuck? Like, I know. And so, guys, again, you don't just go from, you know, now recovering in places you lacked. You do not thrive. Okay? Because recovery can simply be, hey, you know, their bank account went into negative $50, and then they got $75, so they're good. Like, okay, technically, yeah, this card would work. Technically, you got out of the red, you have 25 bucks. Cool. All right. But this card, it doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, you're thriving in these areas. But then you get hit with the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like, no, like it went from negative 50 to 75,000 or 75 million. Shit, 75 billion. Why not? You know? But this is something where it's a significant change. And I think that if any of you are in a position where you don't accept something that's happened, you're going to accept it more when you see the benefit of how your life is changing. All right? So there's something that it's bullshit. It's an illusion and it has no access to you anymore. All right? So guys, let's get some cards of advice. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list if you guys want to surprise me and bless the home. And again, guys, that yearly reading, I'm going to have it up for the next few days. But if a lot were to come in, I am not going to keep that up very long because I want to limit myself to like maybe like 10 of those max. So please, guys, if you need it, definitely get it because once I hit that number, I'm taking it down so I don't get myself overwhelmed. But if you guys need any other readings on my website, go for it. Get the emergency reading if you guys need something quick. Those come out within 24 hours. This next one that is second top priority is a one-on-one reading, which I call you personally from my number and we talk for an hour. Those I like to get out within 2-3 days. But yeah, guys, if you can wait a few days to a few weeks, get any of those regular readings and I'll get that out to you as a pre-recorded video. Okay? All right, so what advice can I leave you guys with? What advice can I leave Libra with here? What advice can I leave you guys with? We have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Guys, for a lot of you, it's going to be a complete 180. Because we have a card of literally someone who feels like they're losing everything to like switching over to generational wealth. All right. And I'm not saying this has to do with money, but just expect the extreme opposite of a bad experience you were having. This could be like, you know, your ex treated you like shit in love. And now you just met the love of your life and that's your person. That's who you're going to spend the rest of your life with. It could be that before your bicycle was broken, so you couldn't get around. And now you won a contest and you got a brand new car off the lot of the year. All right, this is an extreme change for the better. And you guys have been waiting patiently and gracefully for this. You've really been waiting like so calmly for this, most of you. The Knight of Wands. There could have been or could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius involved. Okay, but there's going to be something that happens to you that you're like, oh my goodness, like this is my wish fulfillment. This is what I really wanted, or this is something I didn't know I wanted, but your wishes get fulfilled in a way and it just changes your energy to just be so much more passionate, so much more tuned in. All right, because it's easier to tap in when we have the things we need or the things that we want and we're good, you know? When we're depressed or we feel like shit, it's harder to tap into our confidence and, you know, our security. We have the Fool card reversed, the 10 of Swords reversed, the 3 of Pentacles reversed. The worst is past you. Don't fuck with these people no more, or this person anymore, or this situation anymore, or this environment anymore. Don't fuck with it no more. Simple advice. Can't sit with them no more. All right? This is Spirit saying we don't fuck with them. We don't run with them. We don't sit with them. Nah. Now you're leaving an energy out in the cold the way that you felt. All right? So this is also turning of the tables. Because you give away that whole sense of lack. But that energy had to go somewhere. It just doesn't belong to you. It didn't belong to you, but it's going somewhere. And that's not you. You just got through that energy. All right. So there's going to be certain people. I wanted to see how I wanted to word this, okay? Usually, when I see the King of Swords reversed, it's my least favorite card in the deck, to be completely honest with y'all. Because what is the King of Swords reversed? A lot of the time, it's someone who can be abusive mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. It could simply be you guys on a bad day and someone just really got you fucked up. But usually, it's when something has you fucked up or something has you feeling away and you react very negatively in a way that you didn't need to. Like if someone says they don't like your shoes and you punch them in the face, it's like, was that necessary? Like, fuck them. All right, the shoes are for you, not them. So in this case, though, this is the small time that I don't mind this card, okay? And what it means in this case is that you are going to be very fucking cold. I don't know towards who. Like, I for some of you, I feel like it's definitely a person, but it could be towards like coworkers. It could be towards, I don't know. This could be in a family household that you visited, but like, you're going to be cold in a way that when you look at who or what you're being cold towards, it's going to feel like a stab in the chest. Like you're going to be on some next level, like fuck you, but I don't even think it's going to be in like an evil demeanor. I think your coldness is just going to say a lot. All right. Another message I see here, okay, that I hope this isn't the case, but as a DV survivor, like I definitely want to put it out there. If there's anything that is tempting you to do something that would be very, very harmful, please, for the love of God, hold yourself back from it. No one or nothing is worth it. Also goes the same way, opposite. If you see that your words are really, really triggering somebody, but past the point of like, okay, triggering, leave it alone. Okay, leave it alone. Like you never know what a person's going through, and you don't want to be the reason why they break, And not that the break would be justified. The reason why a person breaks, like not that it's justified what a person does when they break, but if this isn't you being just like very cold towards a person or situation, then it's somebody that could be abusive in some ways that, there needs to be protection from this. But Spirit is saying going back to something would be such a bad idea. That place where you experienced injustice, you were supposed to experience that to learn something very valuable that you're going to take with you and thrive now in your future because of it. Or, it's one of the reasons. It's not because of it, but it's just one of the lessons that you learn to help you to get to a better place. But yeah, that this is something that was just fucked up. You had to let go of things or people that were close to you. All right, your spirit has recently turned its back on things that just don't make sense. Okay, things where places and, things and being around people that really just had you fucked up for a moment. All right. So, guys, I love you guys so much. Happy New Year to you all. All right. If you guys are still listening in and you guys want that yearly reading, type in code YEAR2025 at checkout when you're getting the yearly reading, and it'll take $30 off for you. Okay. Year, spelled the way it is, YEAR 2025, no spaces. I love you guys. Take care.